Sean Diddy Combs will stay in prison until his sentencing in October. Earlier this year, a jury convicted him on prostitution-related charges, but found him not guilty of more serious crimes. Now, in his first interview since the trial, his lead attorney, Marc Agnifilo, spoke with our Jericka Duncan about the possibility of a presidential pardon.
You mean to tell me that you really have nothing to do with a possible pardon right now?
Nothing. I have nothing to do with a possible pardon.
What is Sean Combs saying about the possibility of a pardon?
I think he knows I'm not political. We've never discussed it other than I tell him what's in the news about it. But you know.
And what's his reaction? Does he laugh? Does he say, let's look into it? What does he say?
Go tell him that I need a pardon. Go tell him I deserve a pardon. That's what he said.
CBS News legal reporter Katrina Kaufman was at the trial and worked on this interview. Katrina, good to have you on. You and I both know you've been covering this trial since day one, full of twists and turns. This is the latest one. What's the likelihood of a presidential pardon, and what else stood out to you?
I mean, we know that there are conversations going on. A White House official told us that any pardon will come directly from the president. They're not going to comment on speculation about it. And a source close to Trump says they are getting pressure from friends of Sean Combs, but that Trump has not made a decision about this yet, Tom. So many things stood out from this interview, though. I mean, one that felt notable was that Sean Combs' family and close friends were often in that courtroom supporting him, but the most notorious name to show up was Kanye West, but he did not make it into the courtroom. And Marc Agnifilo told us that that was something he really had mixed feelings about. Kanye being there, he was glad that he came to support Combs, that, you know, not a lot of people from his life had done that. But at the same time, he worried about the optics of the jury seeing West in that courtroom.
I mean, it really was, a guess as to who you would see coming in and out of that courtroom every single day. I want to turn to his attorney. What did his attorney say about Diddy's plans whenever he is released?
Yeah, I mean, well, he said, for one, they are really focused on that sentencing right now, Tom. That's what's coming up. But he did talk a little bit about his vision for the future, and let's take a listen.
What is it that Sean Combs wants people to know?
He wants people to know that I think that he has reflected on the blessings that he's been given, on the imperfections that I think he sees in himself. I think he wants to get out of jail, reestablish a loving, present relationship with all of his 7 children. He wants to take care of his mother.
So he's talked to you about getting back into music if he's released?
No. Honestly, he has not.
Okay.
One thing he said he's going to be back in Madison Square Garden.
He said that?
He did. He said to me he's going to be back in Madison Square Garden.
Doing what?
I guess being on stage.
I mean, so Tom, you know, he really sees the end in sight here. You know, now that he's been convicted of these 2 charges, max of 20 years in prison, but it's so unlikely he's ever going to see that. Combs is picturing being back at Madison Square Garden one day, we're hearing.
Yeah, just a story that full of twists and turns, as I mentioned, one that you've been following since day one. Katrina Kaufman, we appreciate your time and insight. Thank you.
Thank you.